GE has now become a digital industrial company, and the first step was to become a hardcore industrial company. So GE went about the process of selling off the capital business, acquiring Alstom, thereby really making it focused on the industrial space. And then, of course, to become digital. Our view is that almost every product is going to be sold on the basis of outcomes. It's more about software than perhaps it's about hardware. And as a consequence, we decided that we need to become a digital company so that we can offer those outcomes to our customers. To become a software company, we need the talent, we need the people who also think software, who think digital and so on. And for more than 100 years, we've been an industrial company, so we understand hardware. So the most difficult challenge really is to bring about that cultural change as to how do we embrace the entire concept, culture, value system, behavioral tendencies, attitudes of a digital company. If you look at the people or the talent that we need to attract and retain within the company, and the people who are good at digital, it is the younger generation, people who are in the mid-20s and their early 30s. We need to be attractive for those kind of people and that kind of talent. And therefore, we need to make ourselves more contemporary. We can't afford to have wooden paneled offices with deep dark corridors and so on. We need to have a more happening place that youngsters would like to come into. And again, the entire culture for the younger generation is about being collaborative, about trust, about openness, about transparency. So therefore, walls between or cubicles, cabins, walls, any barrier that comes in the way of interaction or communication is something that I think we've tried to kind of bring down. We at GE believe that Predix, which is the industrial internet platform that we are building and we are promoting across the world, is the only industrial internet platform of its kind. So in that sense, we are leading the charge in the industrial world to embrace the industrial internet and become a software company. I think you hear a lot of stories about software companies trying to get into hardware, people making cars, people making all kinds of devices, but you rarely see a hardware company trying to get into software. And that's exactly what we are trying to do. So we believe we are leading the charge. We do believe that the stuff that GE works on, it makes an impact on the lives of people. It changes history. It creates opportunities to actually make a big difference and create a positive difference to the lives of people. And therefore, what we are trying to tell the younger generation is that, well, you can either spend your talent and time on making games and things like that, or you can work on real cool stuff like aircraft engines, healthcare MRI machines, or wind turbines, or jet engines, or locomotives, or gas turbines, which in turn would actually go out there and make a difference and improve the quality of lives of people. We are just about getting started. We plan to be one of the top 10 software companies in a fairly short period of time. This is a tremendous, massive growth opportunity for us as a company. Clearly, we need talent because our own talent within the company is not as attuned to the digital world as what we have from outside. So I would argue that if you want to see quick growth, rapid growth, make a difference to what's happening around in the world, and be part of the world's largest industrial infrastructure company, I think you should be in GE.